So the next lesson on inequality is focusing on social class. In the previous lesson, we asked about is UK a classless society? Well, not really. Now let's have a look in a bit more detail about social class. Here's all the key words. Right, social class and life chances. Pretty much everybody, most people in social sciences agree, the lower down the class pyramid you are, the worse your life chances. It is quite straightforward. The working class die younger than the middle class, are ill longer, earn less, have worse housing. Their life chances are worse. It's a very strong connection. Now, if you're a Marxist, your view on this is that, well, yeah, duh, this is structural. If you're a follower of Karl Marx, if you're a Marxist sociologist, you would say that this working class having worse life chances is not an accident, it's not natural, it's structural, it's built into the system. This is how capitalism works. It's done on purpose. Right, so let's look at this inequality. First off, income. Income is the money you've got coming in every month. It's the money coming in every month, mostly through wages, some of it may be through benefits. And you can see on this chart here, here's everybody in the country split into 10%. The poorest 10%, the richest 10%. And you can see that the richest 10% earn income, the money every month, is a lot higher than the poorest 10%. And as you go up this system, these people earn more. So the richest 10% have an income of over 100 grand this whole year. And the poorest 10% have an income of less than 20 or 10. So there's definitely income inequality. However, it's not the only way of measuring this. Probably a better way is to look at wealth inequality. Wealth is the value of the things you own, not the money you've got coming in. So if you're a millionaire who owns a property, you haven't got a job, you haven't got any income, but you have lots of wealth because you own things. And you can see here again, if you look at the bottom 30%, their wealth is essentially zero. This 10% of people, almost nothing. And then you get to the ninth 10%, the ninth quintile, they've got 400 grand's worth of wealth. Go to the top 10%, they've got over £1 million of wealth, usually through property. Property, pension, stocks and shares. For most of these people here, it's their income, their wealth, is a mix of pension and property if you own your own house, for example, rather than renting. So we've definitely got income inequality, we've definitely got wealth inequality. Now, if you're the new right, functionalists, you say, well, so what? It's all fair. It's a meritocracy. The people at the top here, they've got more wealth because they're better, they've worked harder than the people at the bottom. Not sure about that. Look at this guy here, read the passage here. He's got £9 billion because when his dad died, that's how much money his dad had. I'm not sure he earned that money. But again, if you're a new, if you're a functionalist, that's what you think. It's fair. So why do the middle class have better life chances? Well, again, if you're bourgeois in education, it's cultural capital, the museum trips, the piano lessons, all help you make sure you stay at the top of the pyramid. The old boys club, social capital. If you're this bloke here, you went to university with Boris Johnson and David Cameron and other influential people, and they've helped you in your life, so you can be stupid and make mistakes and your business crash, but your powerful friends can help you. Privilege. So privilege is an unearned advantage. In lots of jobs these days, you need to become an intern, which essentially work for free. So this girl here works in a fashion company. She has to work there for free for about a year. She can do that in London because her parents are rich and can pay for her rent and blah, blah, blah. That's what we call privilege. Yeah, if you're working class, you can't take this job because you can't afford it. You can't work for nothing for a year. Also, we've got stereotypes and prejudice. The working class are stereotyped as chavs, losers, drunks, violent. It's a way of keeping them down. Can't employ them in the important jobs because they just can't hack it. They're like this, white trash. It's a prejudice. It's a stereotype. And finally, on this section, if you're Peter Saunders here, member of the New Right, the functionalists, you say, well, none of this is a problem. You don't ask, I think that's the wrong question. The middle class have better life chances, he would say, because they're better working class. They've worked harder, they're more intelligent. It's a meritocracy. They're at the top because they deserve to be at the top. That's what the New Right would say.